Right, I'm going to do another quick recipe. This is really good if you want to make something for lunch the next day really quickly. So I'm just going to make some chicken liver pate. So I've melted about a couple of ounces of butter in my frying pan, wok, whatever you fancy. And then I've chopped up one small onion. I'm going to throw that in. So that's one small onion in a couple of ounces of butter. It must be butter. Okay, I'm just going to stir that around a little bit. That's going back on the oven. And at the same time, I'm then going to add about 8 ounces, a little pot, 8 ounces of chicken livers. I'm going to fry those off for about 3 or 4 minutes. I'll rotate the camera, hopefully, so you'll be able to see. Oh, no, I'm not. God knows what so there we go. So I'm just literally frying those off for about 3 or 4 minutes. Dead easy. This is great little recipe. So that's been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes. On a whim, I've added a couple of cloves of garlic too, and now I'm going to just throw in a big handful of chopped parsley. I put that parsley in, and then I just cook that off again for about another 3 minutes. And then the really simple bit comes. Literally, we just put it into the food processor and whiz it up. Don't have to add any salt and pepper if you don't want to, because we're going to add some brandy to that in a minute. But anyway, it's a really lovely recipe. Right. Well, that's all been cooking now for kind of about 8 minutes. So I've got my food processor base here, and I'm going to scrape all of the lovely things from the frying pan into this and whiz it up. So here we go, ready to scrape that in. Hope you can see, but I think you can. So we're just literally scraping all the goodies out of the pan. Don't leave anything behind. You scrape that in, that's good. Ooh, lovely, loads of steam. And then I'm going to put that into the food processor and just whiz that up till it's lovely and smooth. It doesn't have, you can have it coarser if you want, just mash it up then with a masher, but I like it as a smooth pate. I've popped everything into the food processor. I'm going to connect that. And we're going to whiz that until it's lovely and smooth. Well, we've whizzed that to a lovely smooth pate. And now I'm going to just scrape it out into a bowl. Just a little bowl. I mean, it probably only makes enough for about, probably only about sort of 6 servings. But that's nice. You know, that's enough for lunch. So we're going to scrape that into there. Just pop that into a bowl. And then we're going to add to our pate 2 tablespoons of brandy. So there's 1 and 2. And then we'll just give that a little stir up together. So I'm just in a little bowl here. I'm going to stir that up together. Try not to slop too much of it over the side. Quite difficult videoing on your own, I have to say. Anyway. There, that's looking really good. And then when you're happy with that and it's all stirred in together, put it into a nice little serving dish that you fancy using or dishing it up with. We're just going to scrape that in, little dish. That looks very good. And just flatten it out and then allow that to cool. So here's the pate made from yesterday with the butter. The butter's hardened off, and so let's put some on the plate. Absolutely delicious. There we go. Gorgeous pate. Fantastic. Just in case anyone was wondering about the sell-by date of the arrowroot from the chocolate lemon tart, here's a bit of hope for you if you've got things hanging around in your cupboard. So the sell-by date for that was, I don't know if you can see it, it's actually, or maybe not, it's actually best before end of September 93. We all appear to still be alive.